Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's session, you saw huge selling. This is because there is a new strain of coronavirus which is found in UK, and that is 70% more transmissible than the previous wave, and because of that you can see minor lockdowns during upcoming holiday seasons. India has also cancelled all the flights to UK, and because of that, it brought fear and panic in the mind of people in the stock market. They may have existing position, or they wanted to take up new position. They got worried, and as a result of that, you saw huge selling. This has nothing to do with technicals. You may have analyzed technical chart and come up with the analysis that in today's session we might see some kind of bullish movement. So you are not wrong. It is just extremely different scenario. Just consider it as one off day. Forget about that. In tomorrow's session, we are going to do analysis as per technical chart. If you saw any bad news overnight, then you can also conclude that in tomorrow's session we also see some kind of selling as well. But if you do not hear any bad news, then we can go as per our analysis in the video. So here, as you can see, this particular level 13,000 is holding up really nicely, which means that if in tomorrow's session this level gets broken, I'll come to daily chart. If this level gets broken, then you will see price coming to maybe something around 13,104. Let me see the level, 13,139. So if this level gets broken, then in tomorrow's session you might see price coming as low as 12,833. That will be a huge selling. Consider this panic selling as an opportunity to invest. If you haven't taken any position in the shares that you wanted to take previously because of they just went high, then this is the opportunity to take position in those trade basis you found strong technical. Do not just take trade just because you saw huge selling in that particular share. So here in tomorrow's session, what we need is that we need this particular pressure to get slowed down. Here you can see long wick candle, which means there is a strong supply zone. So if in tomorrow's session Nifty 50 wants to go up, what it needs to do is that it needs to go about 13,400. If it manages to go beyond that, then you can certainly see it will go as high as 13,450 or around that. If we go to hourly chart and analyze here, I can see same kind of analysis. Here this level stands extremely important, 13,445 to 450. It might act as a resistance and which might push the price lower. So in tomorrow's session, lot will depend upon what news we get overnight, then we can trade. Otherwise, we have to be extremely cautious. If you are getting anxiety, I will advise you to sit back in tomorrow's session and watch the entire action from sideline, because I do not want anyone to lose their money or whatever profits they have made over the course of weeks or months in just single day. Let us analyze bank nifty. So similar situation, you can see there was a huge bearish candle with expanding volume, and also you can see this is a strong support level. If bank nifty goes beyond that, which is lower than 29,200, I can surely see it can come to as low as 28,852. If we go to hourly chart, so this is the, I can show you right here. You can see two long wick candle and then a series of candle in between, which means that there are a lot of buyers present here. So in tomorrow's session, if you want to uh, identify a particular entry point, I won't even enter right here. or even it goes above that, because I can see long wick candle in a cluster around this particular zone. So this is, if even if you enter right here, low of this candle. But what I think is that if price goes lower than 29,215, you will see huge selling in tomorrow's session. That is the low of today's session. Similarly, in Nifty, if you see price going as low as 13,139, I don't think so that is going to happen, but we might even get gap down opening, and then we can see even more selling from the market participant. So tomorrow is extremely crucial day. If you do not have confidence, it's better to sit out and watch everything from sideline and learn new things, because it is going to make you a better trader and subsequently investor. For those people who have never seen such kind of news affecting price, then you saw one example how an extremely bad news can completely change everything. Even technical don't hold any ground. In tomorrow's session, as European market opens around 12:30, if you want to trade, I will advise you to close out your position well before 12:30, because after 12:30 anything can happen and you might lose your money. So beware of that. 12:30 is and should be extremely important time in tomorrow's session if you have any outstanding trade and if you want to carry out any. So first stock I have is Marico Limited. As you can see, almost all the stocks have huge bearish candles. So here, as you can easily point out, this is a support level around 396.85. If we go to lower time frame, specifically hourly time frame, if you want to buy, 398 looks like a decent region, and the target should be around 401 or even this particular level. As you can see, long wick candles here, which can act as a supply zone and push the price lower. Again, I am emphasizing, you do not have to take the trade if you are not comfortable, because it can go anywhere. You might even see price going up and then all of a sudden it might just go down. So second stock we have is Jindal Steel and Power Limited. Similarly, there is a huge bullish candle and this is a supply zone around 252.80. As you can see, the uh, structure, the formation of volume candle is not stronger if you compare this to this bullish candle, though the size of the candle is even almost double of that bullish candle, which means that this is just a panic selling. If this was an result of technicals coupled with uh, bad news, and you have seen extremely strong candle along with the extremely strong volume bar as well. If we go to hourly chart, as I told you, 252 is the level. And if you want to enter, what you can do, you can enter at 254. Here, this can be a support level and it is a support level. So 254 or 253 is a decent level to enter, and we should close out our position right here. 258 to 59. Third stock we have is Tata Steel. Here once again, if we go to daily chart, you will spot a huge bearish candles. The volumes are not expanding at all. Just pay attention to this thing. See the magic. The volume candle of this extremely small bullish candle is more than the size of candle in today's session, which is almost triple to the size of candle on Friday's session. So this is extremely remarkable and it's just an extreme situation. It doesn't happen often. So in tomorrow's session, along with technicals, right, again once again you can see a huge supply zone, but I do not think so the pressure is going to be that much in stocks like Tata Steel. But in Nifty and Bank Nifty should bear the brunt if at 12:30 you see another bad news coming from UK. So here we can buy at 598 and sell around the zone of 6-7. The fourth stock that we are going to trade in tomorrow's session is Hindalco Industries. So as you can see, this is a long wick on the supply zone, on a supply zone, yeah, and this is a long wick or decent size wick on the demand zone. So this was a resistance previously, now it has become support. So in tomorrow's session, if you go to hourly chart, we are going to buy on retracement, and I can see 234 to 233, and we should sell around this region, around 236. This is the end of this strong or long wick which can bring in lot of sellers. Now we will see all the important levels. I have given you multiple targets. If you are aggressive trader, you can hold onto your position till the last target, or if you are averse to risk, you can close out your position on the first or second target itself. Again, I am repeating things. You do not have to take trade in tomorrow's session. If you want to take the trade, make sure you close out before 12:30. I will say close out your position at 11:30 or 11:45, and after 12:30 just go to news section and watch is there any news coming from UK. I think around 1:30 or 2, I guess UK time is 1:30 or 2, afternoon time is I think 10 or maybe 9 or 10 UK time. So maybe in that particular time you might get a news. So that you have to watch out as well. So tomorrow could be an extremely topsy-turvy day. Price can go anywhere. There is a lot of panic and worry in the market. It's better to sit out. I'm going to watch if I'm going to take any position in the early part of the session. In the second part of the session, I'm just going to watch how price moves. And on Wednesday session, we see what happens. I think this entire week is going to be a mess, because even though there might not be any bad news coming in tomorrow's session, Christmas is on Friday. So this entire week is going to revolve around that. Holidays are coming, people might go out, so it is important to limit movement of people from in and out of their house. So then we have to announce a lockdown and try to control coronavirus. So this entire week, along with the next week, can be extremely difficult to predict in terms of where Bank Nifty and Nifty go. So in that case, the only option you have is sit on the sideline or trade with extremely small quantity. You can trade this as a learning. Even if you lose that much capital, it won't hurt you in long term. Thank you for watching.